Welcome to another episode of Tomato's Gourmado Kitchen. So today, I am making a giant Lunchable cracker sandwich. So it's literally gonna be 2 giant crackers, homemade from scratch, with a giant piece of cheese and a giant piece of turkey. Y'all ain't ready! I'm so excited to make this because I'm a huge Lunchable stan. Since I was little, I've always looked up to Lunchables because we couldn't afford them. We had to eat those banquet meals. So I was always like, oh, Lunchables, they're magical. I remember a few times at birthday parties, they would pass out Lunchables and I would be like, did I just win the lottery? Do I deserve this? And when I would get it, I would just kind of open it slowly and savor every moment. What I'm saying is, I've always loved Lunchables. So I'm really excited to make this giant version of the cracker sandwich. Fun fact, I think the cracker sandwiches are my favorite Lunchables. I think that they taste the best. And those tiny little burgers, but I don't know what happened to them. I haven't seen them in stores for so long, but I would love to eat one again. I would like to see it. Anyways, it's gonna be so much fun. So I don't know how to make a giant cracker off the top of my head. And so I have looked up a cracker recipe, and the crackers look very similar to Lunchable crackers. So I was like, let me just use this. The recipe is from kitchenjoyblog.com. So all credit to them. It looks like an amazing cracker recipe. Not sponsored, I'm just giving them credit because I'm using the recipe and they don't know who I am, but I'm saying hi, hello, thank you. But I'm kind of scared that it might get messed up because their recipe is for normal sized crackers. I'm gonna make the same amount of dough as them, but I'm just gonna make 2 giant crackers instead. So I'm really hoping that they cook correctly and they stay together and nothing falls apart. I'm really nervous about this. If it doesn't work, it's not kitchenjoyblog.com's fault. It's my fault because I am using their tiny cracker recipe and making it giant. So anyways, let's get to it. The ingredients are flour. And then we got some sugar. We have Miss Pamela right here ready to make her debut in the non-stick saga. A whole lot of butter, sea salt, baking powder, normal salt, a whole lot of turkey, and a whole lot of cheese. Oh, and of course, Miss Parchmala is actually gonna co-star in the non-stick saga with Pamela. Before we start, y'all hit that subscribe button to become a juicy tomato. And also, I'm on Cameo, so if you don't know what Cameo is, basically, you can go and get a selfie style video from me made personally for you or a loved one, whoever you want. Cameo.com/Timmy Tomato. I'll make you a video, girl. Okay, y'all, let's begin. Okay, so the instructions say, place flour, baking soda, sugar, and half a teaspoon salt in the bowl of a food processor and pulse to combine. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna get out my food processor. Miss Sack. Do you know why she's called Miss Sack? Because she could destroy some sacks if she needed to. She's a bowl sack destroyer. Okay, so first we have to add the 2 cups of flour. There's some flour. There's some more flour. And then we have to add 3 teaspoons of baking powder. God, y'all, I don't have any clean dishes right now. Legit, none. This is powder, right? Not soda? Okay, this is powder. I still don't know the difference. Does one have more bubbles in it? 2, 3. And then we have to add 1 tablespoon of sugar. You might be thinking, Timmy, isn't this supposed to taste like a Ritz cracker? Yes, it is, girl. But literally every baked good has sugar in it for some reason. It does something. And then a half of a teaspoon of salt. So I'm just gonna sprinkle some in. Is that good? That's good. Okay, so now we have to pulse to combine. So, gotta drag this over here because of my short cord. Put the lid on. Now let's start pulsing. It's dusty. Oh my God, there's already dust coming out.
Z-A-Z-Z-Y-Z-D, just caught my eye.
Perfect, we took the cinnamon challenge up in this bitch. So now I have to cut 6 tablespoons of butter into little cubes. Basically, people do this because it helps the butter incorporate into the dough a lot easier than if you just threw the whole blob of butter in there. That would be a damn mess. So here's 6 tablespoons. Smells like America. Now to me, cutting up butter is the most satisfying therapeutic thing ever. I mean, besides the fact that your hands get all disgusting and greasy, just the texture of the knife going through it is so oh! ASMR was found making loud noises. This is where it's at. I'm gonna zoom in so y'all can enjoy the texture that I'm talking about. We are zoomed in. We are going to slice. So I'm gonna first go this way. Oh, yeah. Okay, come on. Don't ruin my moment. Another time. Oh, that little on the plate. Oh, girl, that's what dreams are made of. Now I'm just gonna stack the butter on top of each other just like this. Make it a little butter stick again and then just go through. Bam! I'm a butter destroyer. And then we're just gonna go through like this. Bam! 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 So now I'm just gonna add the butter into my food processor.
Sweat dripping down my crack, cause daddy he looking like a snack. Daddy, I'm ready.
And we're gonna pulse the mixture again.
Daddy, talk to me. Daddy, got that nice ass hair, making up.
Okay, y'all, I think it's pulsed in. It kind of looks the same as before, but I think it's supposed to. It's just a bit more crummy. See what I mean? It's just a little more crummy. It says to add vegetable oil and pulse the combine. So it just says to add 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. Perfect. So now let's plug it back in and do it again.
Daddy just made me short, cause daddy just snatched my heart. Zaddy, I'm ready.
Wait, pause, y'all. Some of this vegetable oil got stuck on the side and it's not moving, so let me give it a little hand here. Ooh, it's getting silk.
Daddy, I think you're gonna.
So now the texture is a lot more crumbly, a lot more almost doughy, but not quite yet. So now it says, with food processor on low speed, slowly drizzle in the water until the dough begins to form a ball. Okay, so I need 2/3 of a cup of cold water. Gonna use my fancy fridge water for this, y'all. We're gonna keep going and I'm going to slowly drizzle this water into the mixture. So let's go.
Make me queef, Zaddy. Nipples looking so on fleek, Zaddy. I'm gonna twerk until you marry me. Zaddy.
Oh my God, it's happening! Look at this dough. Ooh, it's a little sticky. I'm gonna have to add a little bit of flour. Just a smidge here.
Zaddy, I think you're gonna make me queef, Zaddy.
Okay, now I know it is perfect. Because there's like literally nothing on the sides of the bowl. Y'all, look at this texture. What? Oh my God. I expected a much more dry texture because it is a cracker, but I'm snatched by the stretchiness. So here's our dough. It's real heavy. So I'm gonna take a chunk of parchment paper and I'm gonna take my dough and I'm gonna start kind of forming it into a ball.
Nipples looking so fleek.
Okay, that is good. And now I'm gonna take a big ass satisfying knife and I'm just gonna slice right through it down the middle. Oh, yes. That's totally not equal. So now I'm just going to take one of the halves of dough and I'm gonna start rolling it out.
Now I gotta wash my vag and shave my upper back. Zaddy, I'm ready. Zaddy, come pick me up.
Okay, I think this looks thin enough, right? Now, I need both crackers to be the exact same size so they look very uniform and like a real cracker, you know? So I'm just gonna take a paper plate, put it right on top of this, and I'm just going to cut around the plate so we get that perfect circular shape.
Zaddy, I wanna munch on your face.
Perfect, so now I'm just gonna take off the paper plate. Thank you. That was a little scary, got a little tense in my ass. I'm just gonna take the excess off, put it with the other one. Now it says to use a toothpick and prick several holes in each cracker. So I'm just gonna use my knife because this is a bigger cracker. I'm just gonna make some holes.
Are we gonna kiss? I think I'm gonna piss. Zaddy, I'm ready. Zaddy, I'm.
And I kinda wanna make that like curvy design on the edges that crackers have sometimes. I'm just gonna go in with a spoon and kinda like press down, I guess. Like this.
Zaddy, I think you're gonna make me queef. Zaddy, nipples look.
I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the same thing to this dough, but close up and in fast motion. So enjoy.
Zaddy, gonna twerk until you marry me. Zaddy, please. Zaddy, I think you're gonna make me queef.
Okay, y'all, so now I'm gonna take this crusty pan and I'm gonna put my 2 crackers right onto it. I think that they'll fit. I hope these crackers don't expand because we're gonna have an issue if they do. They almost fit. You know what, it's too risky. I don't wanna mess up this whole recipe. So I'm gonna do one at a time. This one first and then the next one. I have time to do both. Where's the rush, bitch? So I'm gonna pop this into the oven. I think for 10 minutes it said. Okay, y'all, so my first cracker is almost done. It smells amazing, by the way. When the crackers come out of the oven, the recipe said to brush them with melted butter and then sprinkle coarse sea salt on them. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna melt some butter real quick. Ooh, y'all, that is melted. And guess what, y'all? I bought a surprise today. I decided to finally invest in a food brush. It's silicone. Like my titties. So I can finally actually like brush food. Okay, y'all, the first cracker is done. Look at that, y'all. So apparently I have to add the butter immediately before it cools down. Oh my God. So the butter can kind of soak in, I guess. Now I'm just gonna sprinkle some sea salt all over the cracker. It does add a nice little like cheese-it effect. Okay, perfect. So our first cracker is done. I'm just gonna take it off the pan. Ooh. And I'm gonna put our raw cracker right onto the pan. I'm gonna pop this back into the oven and I'm gonna do all the buttery steps again. The buttery flaky crisp.
Gonna twerk until you marry me. Zaddy, please.
Okay, y'all, so my two massive Ritz type of crackers are done. This one's obviously much prettier. So this is gonna be on top and this one's gonna be hidden in the bottom where no one can see you. By the way, if there's a loud ass noise, it's my AC. Y'all, fun fact, every single time I film, I turn the temperature up in my house high so that the AC doesn't turn on. Well, today it was so hot in Miami and I was filming for so long that the AC turned on. So just ignore it. So I'm gonna take all my turkey and all my cheese out of the fridge. Now this part's gonna look a little crazy, but I really want the effect of a giant cracker sandwich. So this is not the most practical part of the recipe, but it's gonna look really cool, I hope. So I'm gonna turn the ugly one over. Oh my God, wait. That smells just like a Ritz cracker. It's like the smell just bursted out right when I moved it. Oh my God. The cheese part's gonna be real easy because it's already in the shape that I need it to be. I'm just gonna take all these slices, I'm gonna keep them together and just put it like that. And I'm just gonna do that until I have a perfect square. Y'all are gonna be like, oh my gosh, who's gonna eat that much cheese? Me, girl. Okay, I'm gonna shove it in my mouth. Y'all don't get mad at Epic Meal Time when they make like 1 billion pounds of bacon, okay? Let me have some fun. Okay, so we have our giant slice of cheese here. And now for the turkey, it's not in the most perfect Lunchable shape, so I'm gonna have to layer these gobble gobble bitches. So I'm just going to go around.
Out of my scalp, and now my weave is gone. I think you're gonna make me quit.
I guess that's enough turkey. And now I'm just gonna put the other cracker right on top. And that, my friends, is a giant Lunchable. Let me get my thumbnail. Oh my God, that's heavier than a YouTuber's ego. Y'all, this is so huge. It is so heavy, I'm so shook. I don't know how I'm gonna take a bite, let me try. Oh, it's cracking. Okay, there's no way to take a bite of that. So I'm just going to break off a piece of the cracker, grab a chunk of cheese, and pull off some of this turkey, make myself a little Lunchable. Y'all, I made a giant Lunchable just to make myself a small Lunchable. The circle of life. Damn it. Wow. The cracker tastes like a Ritz cracker meets like a flatbread, which is so delicious. It really does taste like a Lunchable. The cracker's so good. And y'all, this is great for a party. I always say that when I make something giant. You can just slice it right up, serve it up, be like, here's a chunk of my giant Lunchable, bitch. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Go watch my last video. I did a food battle. IHOP dinners versus Denny's dinners. It was iconic and epic. And I'm on Cameo, so check me out on there. I'll see you on the next video. I love you so much. Ooh.